Morning, everybody. It is Matt here with Tanks Lawn Maintenance. It is currently 7:30 a.m. Friday morning, April the 12th, 2024. Dear of our Lord, let me get out of this truck's way so he can get in the parking lot. Just left the gas station, y'all. Had to stop and fill up, get some petrol. Had to get me a Monster, all that good stuff. Anyway, y'all, I'm headed to my first one. Everything should be good and dried out with all the darn wind we had yesterday. My goodness. It finally stopped raining about 1:15, 1:20 yesterday afternoon. And it was pretty hot after that. It's pretty hot. I say pretty hot. It drove in, or there was some weather here, about 80 degrees. It stayed about 80 degrees until the sun went down and it dropped. I think the low was 71 last night. But it was windy from the time it quit raining till right now. It's still windy. So everything should be dry enough that I could get out here and do some cutting. And I've got 7 on the list today. That don't sound like a lot, but these 7 yards are pretty good sized properties. And I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit of spraying today. That's just something about this rain, man. It creates a lot of poana in these beds. So at least around here it does. I don't know if it's like that all over the country, but it does around here, and especially with the sunshine that we're getting. So I probably have to do some spraying today. But it's Friday, y'all. Friday. This is what we always look forward to, right? Friday. And I only had 2 scheduled today, but it rained yesterday. Friday and Thursday are my 2 lightest days of the week, but the yards that I have on those 2 days are really big yards. And so it's gonna be a full day of mowing. I'll probably be working from sun up to sundown, and or well, I say sun up, from 8 o'clock till pretty close to sundown tonight. But it's all good, man. We're gonna embrace it, we're gonna enjoy it, and we're gonna make it happen, you know. I'll tell you what, man, I had a very eventful evening last night. I submitted a quote. We're not going to get into prices or anything like that. Not on YouTube. I told a couple of you personally what I was going to make off of one of these properties. But I'm still, you know, that high-end golf course community, I'm still waiting for 2 of them to get back in town so I can actually go put eyes on the property and quote them. But everybody responded and accepted the price, and they're very, very high prices. I mean, they really are. And one of them is actually now my highest paying customer. Which, I'm gonna tell you something, man. The Lord blessed me more than I deserve on this. I never expected this to happen. I mean, because the thing about it is, it's a 35-minute drive one way to get to this neighborhood. And I decided, before I even took any of these properties on, I decided that it's definitely going to have to be worth the drive for me to go over there. And I told one of them, I said, look, I said, I've got to make this before I can come over here. And I've got to make this off of every property that I take in here to make it worth my time. And I've also got to pick up this amount of loans for it to be worth me driving 35 minutes one way. I said, because you're looking at an hour and 10 minutes drive time that I can't charge for. And he got one of my business, or he got quite a few business cards from me, and he's been handing them out to everybody in this neighborhood. And he put one of my business cards on their Facebook page, their community page. And dude, my phone has been absolutely blowing up the past 3 days. And the Lord has really blessed me, man. You know, I've been worried sick ever since I left my full-time job because my phone hasn't rang. And I say it hasn't rang, you know, I've been getting leads here and there, but when I say leads, that's all they are. You know, they have led me somewhere, all right. They led me absolutely nowhere. So, but this week right here has been a different story, man. My phone is blown up. I've picked up 7 in this neighborhood, still waiting on 2, and I am going to make more money than I have ever made before off of any property in these neighborhoods. And I got one guy, got the big property. It's a very high ticket property. He's got a bunch of rose bushes, a bunch of pampas grass, a bunch of crepe myrtles, a bunch of regular bushes that need to be trimmed. He's got a bunch of obstacles in his yard, so it's going to be expensive to cut his grass every 2 weeks. And he's got about 1,000 feet of zoysia shot. He's got a spot that's about 1,000 square feet, and he's wanting me to put down zoysia sod. And I told him, I said, it's probably going to be the fall before I can do that. And he said that whatever, man. He said, I understand that you're probably busy. And so, hey, man, some serious money to be made in this neighborhood. And the funny thing about it is my mom hasn't even talked to everybody that had that landscaper that got hurt. So when she gets back in town today, I'm gonna call her and I'm gonna tell her, to get the last Facebook post that I posted off of my page and share it to her community Facebook page, because I've got some pictures of my work on there, and not just mowing, but of all the services that I offer. And man, it's some good pictures. So I want her to share that to that page. And also, they have a no soliciting sign in the entrance of their neighborhood, but I've got a ton of doggone door hangers that I can hang out. And I really want to hang out door hangers in that neighborhood, but with it being a very high-end neighborhood and a high patrolled, and their HOA is very strict, which is why I need a walker. It's not the customers that want me to bag their property, it's the HOA that requires it. And I had this conversation with a subscriber last night. Shout out to you, George. But it's the HOA that is requiring bagging in that neighborhood. And hold on, guys, that sun is right in my darn eyes. That visor down. I know y'all are probably struggling to see me right now. It's probably a good thing. But yeah, their HOA requires them to bag when they get their grass cut. So that's why I've got to figure something out about buying a collection mower. But yeah, I mean, and then not to mention the fact, once I actually get over there and get to work, the quality of my work speaks for itself. And you can look at my Google reviews, my Facebook reviews. You can, my customers will vouch for it. I don't claim to be the best, but I claim to be as good as everybody else in our area. And but yeah, man, I'm very excited. I guess you could say I'm apprehensive, because I don't know what it's going to be like working in this very high-end neighborhood. These customers might be very meticulous about everything, but it pays to know people, man. It's always good to network. Word of mouth, things of that nature, man. That is your best advertisement, word of mouth. But anyway, guys, when it comes to the walker, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm still torn on whether or not I'm going to finance one, put about half down on it, or whether or not I'm going to pay cash right out for one. Because I really don't want to do either. I know what would be best for my business, but still, man, it's a lot of money either way. And I know that you've got to spend money to make money, and I know that I'm going to make a ton of money off of this purchase, but still, it's the unknown. I mean, I'm just hesitant to spend that kind of money. It's like the old saying goes, be quick to sell, but be slow to buy. So we're gonna see what happens. But anyway, man, I hope y'all sorry guys, got tongue tied there. I hope y'all have had an amazing week thus far. And those of you that are working today, and I hope y'all get out there and kill it, man. Let's finish strong for the week. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. And those of you that are weekend warriors, it's supposed to be nice, but my area this weekend, man. So, God bless y'all, and I hope y'all have an amazing weekend, and I hope y'all are very prosperous, man. And it's time to get out there and grow. It is that time of the year. Everything is growing. Everything is blooming. And the money is out there for the taking, y'all. So get out there and get it. But anyways, man, I'm getting close to my first one. I'm going to hop off here, get my mind right. I'm going to get this day started, man. Get this party started. Well, look here, man. Till the next one, y'all keep cutting that grass and keep making that money. I'll let y'all. Bye.